Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm bringing you a little tutorial type thing about 8 things every new user to Photoshop should know as soon as they get started. Just a beginner, simple thing. So if you're a more advanced user, like you've been using Photoshop for a little while, you probably picked up on these things, and if you don't find anything useful in this video, don't dislike it, just move on. Try to find something that you haven't learned, maybe even one of my other tutorials, maybe you can learn something from that. Anyways, with that being said, I'm going to go into these 8 beginner things everyone should know to Photoshop when they get started. Starting off is something that puzzled me for like the longest time trying to figure out how to do, and that is undoing multiple things at once. Hold down Control and Alt and then press Z. You can do it as I think there's a limit of times, but you get what I'm saying, it helps. Move on to the next thing. Alright, and number 2, I'm going to show you how to resize and change the hardness and everything with that about your brush without having to right click and then go and try to figure everything out pixel wise. All you have to do is hold down Alt and right click. Going up and down will adjust the hardness, going left and right will adjust how large it is. Up next is how to make a full screen vignette without having to worry about going around with your brushes. All you have to do is right click on the layer you want the vignette inside of, and then go ahead and go into inner shadow, turn up the choke a little bit, not too much, just keep it kind of low, don't go crazy with it. Change the opacity up, and then change the other thing. I can't remember right now because I'm not recording and doing this at the same time. I'm doing a commentary like voiceover, but yeah, you just watch what I do, you'll get it. On to the next thing, and that is how to change how hard your eraser is, how much you erase at once. If you make a solid line and you want to take out some opacity from it but not all of it with an eraser, this is how you do it. All you gotta do is go up here to the flow, adjust this and set it to something lower, and go back over. The more you go over, of course, the more it will erase, except this is good for a realistic erase effect. On to the next thing. Up next is how you draw perfect straight lines, and that is just by, well, you can also draw from one point to one point with a perfect straight line. All you have to do is either click and then hold shift and click again to draw a perfect straight line, either going left and right or up or down, or you can click at one point then hold down shift and click at another point and it'll draw a line straight to that. Do it perfectly straight. Taking us on to the very next thing, and that's how you resize something without losing too much quality. You won't stretch it too far horizontally and not far enough vertically, or vice versa. All you have to do is hold down shift and click one of the corners, or if you want to resize something and keep it in the same position but you just want it smaller or bigger, hold down shift and alt, click a corner and drag and do the same thing. Come in at number 7, and this is how you rename a layer. So say you downloaded an image from the internet and you placed it and it's named some weird thing and you don't know how to rename it because you can't right click it and go to rename or anything like that. All you have to do is go to the text on the layer, double click it, and then it'll just let you type it in, and then whenever you get done, just press enter and it'll save. On to the next thing. Going at the last thing, and that is how you use the ruler. So to pull up the ruler, all you have to do is press Control and R on your keyboard, or Command and R if you're on Mac. And then if you want to make smart lines, then all you have to do is drag from the left to make a horizontal, or to make a vertical line, and then drag from the top to make a horizontal line. That's pretty much all you need to know if you're a beginner to Photoshop. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit subscribe and like. Share it if you think it would help somebody else. Peace.